l'équipe de France. And for our next game, we have the men's third place game.
All right, so the action continues as we will know who at least one medalist will be as we get ready for our bronze medal game, as they say, as Slovenia and Team France take the court. Valiant efforts from both of these teams. I must say, Team France met up with the defending champs, though, Serbia, and fell to them in the semifinals. Meantime, Slovenia lost a close one, 13-12 game against the Netherlands. And the Netherlands, of course, on to the gold medal game to meet Serbia. So it'll be France and Slovenia. The guys in green, a full go. They'll have to contend with the hometown fans as well here, because they're not going to make it easy. It's going to be loud. It's going to be exciting.
Représentant l'équipe de France, numéro 6, Charlie Potence.
All right, so here's Pontins taking the court for Team France. He's been balling. And a pleasure to get one more look at these two teams, who I have thoroughly enjoyed watching all tournament long.
The Undertaker, numéro 14, Charlie Potence.
There's the Undertaker, Charles Blanchard. He's the emotional leader for this team. He leaves it all out there on the court every single time. He and Gasper Ovnik shaking hands before this one gets going. And nobody wants to go home empty-handed now. If you can't get the gold, you still want to get something. You still want to have a bronze in your hand. So here's Slovenia. Look at their four-man crew. Again, this is the same team that finished third last year at the World Cup. They'll have a chance to potentially do that again. It's Pontins, Gentil, Zagarakis, and Blanchard. Their last time at the World Cup was in 2012. They finished second, losing to Serbia. Serbia is just a constant when you talk about teams being on the brink of winning something, they end up losing. It's like, who they lose to? Serbia. We'll see if the defending champs can do it again in the gold medal game. Let's do the third place game right now. Blanchard, the Undertaker. He can't score. Gentil now on the drive. He kicks it to the Undertaker. Pump fake. He's working on the Sphinx here. Fade away. Missed it. Strebo with the rebound. Ovnik drives, hangs, misses over Blanchard. Strebo, though, there for the board. He's going to get over to Ovnik. Ovnik shooting, knocking it down from distance. He's good from long range. He'd make a good pin pal. Gentil. He wouldn't make a good pin pal, at least not then. Got to be consistent from long range. Out of bounds. 2-0 lead for Slovenia, who the best they can hope for right now is a second, third place finish here at the World Cup. Back door, and the Undertaker going up top. Ovnik. Oh, strong. Strong on the shot. Zagarakis. Oh, Kadgic.
Oh, what a move.
Well, up and under.
By the Candyman. Les mains, les mains, les mains, les mains, les mains, les mains. C'est oh, 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 oh.
Oh, 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 oh.
C'est eh.
Let's
go.
Here we go.
Non, regardez les mains. On garde les
3-1, still early. Ovnik. Man, he brought his strap to the party. And he's pulling. Chantil. Oh, beautiful bounce pass. Great ball movement. Can he finish it off? Where? Zagarakis rocking the suburbs. 5-3, straight ball. Kicks it over to Avnik. He can't hit it. Foul underneath. And Chantil, I think, is whistled for that one. Yep, first foul on Team France. Finsgaard, the former world #1, taking it out up top. And that's textbook basketball. They run that play to perfection. Zagarakis step back. Miss. Kavgic looking for somebody to pass it to. Gives it to Avnik. Avnik loses his footing. And Chantil takes his cookies, kicks it over to the corner, 2-ball corner pocket. Zagarakis. Splappa. Beautiful passing there by Team Slovenia to hold on to that 2-point lead. Blanchard can't get the running hook to go, so the Sphinx is going to clear it. Over to Kavgic. He's ready to shoot. And that one rolls out. Blanchard trying to clear out Avnik. Oh, and he just treated him like a young boy then. Get your weight up. Avnik. Oh, nice moves. Couldn't knock down the shot, though. So here's Zagarakis, the czar, as they say. Kavgic with the foul. The crowd oohs and ahs. And boos Kavgic. He's a good guy. He didn't try to hurt him. 7-6. Slovenia up by 1. 6:42 on the clock. Another look back at some of the action so far. There's Avnik, the Undertaker taking the feed, laying it up and in off the glass. Kavgic doing the same with the old school move. That's what all the old school players use. That's the only move they still have left. You ever play pickup with like a dude that's 40 or over, 45 or older? We got some 40-year-olds that play 3x3. They can still ball. So maybe I ought to up that age to like 50. Oh, Zagarakis had the Sphinx sliding there. Pontins, drive, lays it in. That quickness advantage is something that they can certainly exploit. Chantil, great defense, playing the passing lanes like Dion. But can't connect on the shot. Foul called on Pontins. He does not like the call, but he's going to have to deal with it. Zagarakis, by the way, is now second in total points for the men behind Dejan Majstorovic, who's still going to play in the gold medal game, of course. If you're just joining us, this is for bronze, third place game. Slovenia, the second seed, matched up against a very tough France team, a 10 seed. And feeling the love from the locals here as the Undertaker makes it happen down low. The steal from Pontins. He gets it to the Undertaker for the score. 5:40 left in this one. Sphinx can't link up from distance. Shout out to Yuval Miri. I hope I'm saying that right, my man. He says, we love you here in Israel. I love you guys back, man, really. I really appreciate it. 5:18 on the clock, 9 apiece. 2 fouls apiece. Fifth and final day of play here in Nantes as we get the 3x3 start. Season started the right way. Mr. Nice with the nice cut. Cav gets has it up top, guarded by Gentil. Obnik and Pontins battling for position. Here's Obnik. He's got his back turned to the bucket. Kicks it out. Trey Bolt holds on to it. Sees his two rattle out. Foul called. Foul called on Gentil. He's like, come on, my nickname is Mr. Nice Guy. You can't call me for that foul. Yeah, that's over the back, sir. Obnik kicks it over. Kavgic. Oh, he can't get that one to fall. Blanchard kicks it to Zagorakis. Zagorakis back down to the Undertaker. Obnik with the moves now. France up by 2. Obnik in and out. Step back. Lets one go. And Blanchard says, you got to come better than that, bro. Pontins over to the Undertaker. To Gentil. Oh, the soft touch is buttery. The Sphinx, long. The Undertaker. Kicks it out. Gentil driving. Oh, bad passing decision. Gets it tipped. Now he's got a D up. Kavgic. Oh, he misses the first. Makes the second. 10-12 game. France on top. 3:50 to go. Timeout on the floor. 2-point game. Once again, it's 12-10. France on top. Zagorakis getting that 2-ball warmed up from the corner. Blanchard brawling underneath. Scores off the glass. Obnik just overmatched. Pontins. He is quick to the bucket. One slight hesitation defensively and he's gone. He's like the road runner. Pew! Gentil, oh, hesitation. Oh, loses the rock though. Regathers it. And doesn't score it. Obnik now clears it. 8 seconds on the shot clock. He's gonna drive, up fake. But missed the layup. Missed the layup. So it's gonna stay 12-10. 3:30 left. Zagorakis to Gentil. Oh, he's feasting and beasting. Zagorakis, top of the key. Oh, miss. In and out. 3-point game. Obnik. Nowhere to go. So he gets it over to the Sphinx. Oh, that's a difficult shot. He almost made it too. Trey Bolt. Nice up and under there. Here's Czar, a little jab step. Just texting the defense here against the Sphinx. Okay, he's gonna let one go. And he's short on that. Oh, Pontins with the steal. Gentil didn't know he had stolen it. That's how quickly it happened. And then he scores underneath. It's like a bull in a china shop down there. He's just boop, boop, boop. Moving guys out of the way. He can play rugby. Gentil. He clears it out. Uh-oh. Oh, he was about to get filthy with it, wasn't he? The Sphinx had to get that foul. Another look at that. Oh, little hazy. Little hazy. Aye. Crowd's into it. Clapping. On beat this time. Yeah. This is for bronze here in Nantes. This is the appetizer to the main course, so to speak. The third place game. So if there's a third place game, then you know that there's a first place game. That's for gold. That's when we're going to see the Netherlands undefeated against Team Serbia undefeated. That won't remain the same in the gold medal game. Somebody's going to suffer their first loss. Meantime, for the ladies, we saw Team Hungary advance to the gold medal game in dramatic fashion. They'll go against Russia. And for the third place game for the ladies, it'll be Ukraine and the Netherlands. So Netherlands could still medal with both their men and women's teams. It's a 14-11 game. France on top. The crowd trying to will them to a bronze medal. Follow us on social media at FIBA 3x3. Follow me at 3x3 The Voice. That's on Instagram. On Twitter, it's _real Kyle M. Just the letter M on the end. Finsgar run and hook off the glass. It's a good score there. It's a 2-point game. Now the crowd's starting to say, okay, wait a minute. It's a minute 30 left in this. That's a big response. Big response by the big man with the big beard and the big heart, The Undertaker. He boxes out. 15-12. Gentil fouled on the floor. Ovnik says, yeah, it was me. Had to do it. Some good offensive execution by these guys. I'm not going to just give them a free bucket.
Angelo Tsagarakis, 1 minute 17. Y a-t-il encore des supporters des Bleus? Non. Je vous la repose, mais je veux une vraie réponse. Y a-t-il encore des supporters de la France?
Here's the Czar, guarded by Shrey Bolt. I think he likes this matchup. Hangs and bounces out. 1 minute exactly on the dot right now, left in the game. 3-point lead for France. Kavgic forces one up. And The Undertaker fights to clear it. Throws it over to Zagarakis. He kicks it to Gentil. Gentil spins and uses that body against Ovnik and goes off the window. 4-point lead for Team France. They can feel it now. It's a big shot there if Shrey Bolt could hit it. Kavgic's got a chance now, and it's only a 2-point game. So 14-16. This is for the bronze medal. Last time France participated in the World Cup, they took silver in 2012. So Kavgic gets it out to Ovnik. 15 seconds left. Ovnik drives, misses Shrey Bolt. Oh. So he shoots it. He's going to get fouled on the shot and get a free throw attempt with 12 seconds remaining. So here's a scenario. 2-point lead for France. Here's Shrey Bolt at the line. He can, if he makes the free throw to make it a 1-point game, we have 12-second shot clocks. So France could run the clock out if they don't foul. Obviously, Shrey Bolt recognizes the situation and says we got to foul if we want to try to win this thing. Got to put them at the free throw line and hope that they miss. 4 fouls apiece, so they've got a couple to give here. Five fouls on Slovenia. And Ovnik wraps up the Czar.
Team Slovenia with just 1 foul to give.
We got 1 more to go. And Obnik quickly fouls. That takes another few more ticks off the clock. So Zagarakis, the man looking for redemption after missing out on that 2012 World Cup. He's had a wonderful tournament and second in scoring. Adding to it. As France leads it 17-15. There's your dagger. Trey Bolt's gonna fire one up. He leaves it off the front of the rim. Kavgic can't score it. And Team France, in front of the home crowd here in Nantes, they're gonna get a medal. They win the third place game, and they're gonna get a bronze. But referees just making sure everything's gonna be done according to procedure, so there's still 0.7 left. 0.7 left, but it's not gonna matter. Team France with reason to celebrate. They won in gold, but listen, it doesn't always work out that way. I'm sure they'll be proud of their bronze medal. And Gasper Obnik and company, after finishing third at last year's World Cup, will finish fourth this year. And just miss out on an opportunity to go up to the podium. Trey Bolt fires it, knocks it down, so still a one point win for Team France, who won the bronze medal game. Zagarakis, Pantins, Gentil, Blanchard, Les Bleus getting the job done here in Nantes. And they'll have a spot on the podium at the end of this one. Another great game between two competitive teams. And Team France, they get it done. Blanchard out there pumping his guys up, flexing their muscle, and the crowd's letting them hear it. And then Blanchard breaking out some dance moves. I don't know if a guy that looks that tough should dance. While we're on the subject, can you be a tough guy and be ticklish? I don't think that that's legal. Just having a little fun. Blanchard and his boys walk around the court here and show the crowd some love. Just give them a little love back for helping them. They were the fifth man. They made sure it was nice and loud and made sure they felt the energy. Zagarakis with a nice embrace. Guessing that might be a relative. But members of the French national team, alumni of the French national team, are coming over to congratulate. Okay, yeah. Look back at the highlights of this one. And how about Mr. Nice for Team France? Really asserted himself offensively and became a threat. He's got all the attributes. He's got the size, he's got the quickness. But he can't be Mr. Nice all the time. When he turns into Mr. Mean, things get dangerous. Things get dangerous. And let me give some recognition to Slovenia, okay? For my guys, Trey Bolt, Finsgar, and Obnik, and Kavgic. These guys are the epitome of class. They always play the game the right way. They put in the work and they put in the effort, and they're always there. I mean, these guys are always right there with a chance, and they come up just short. But props to them. But most certainly, credit to Team France getting it done. It takes a lot to perform in front of the home crowd like that. It's a lot of pressure. And after the ladies from Team France underachieved this year. Didn't make it out of the pool phase. So it was all on the fellas. They knew they had to do something, and they delivered. Oh.